Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Fitri Sabanyal and I'm from Institute Engineering International Class. Okay, today I want to talk about concept of morality, ethics, and akhlak in Islam and explanation example from morality, ethics, and akhlak in Islam, and how Islamic ethics and akhlak can be applied in real life situation and the potential challenge in applying akhlak in modern life. Okay, what's the concept of ethics and morality, akhlak in Islam? As an important component of Islam teaching, morals provide moral and ethical guidance or for Muslims in their daily life. Manners towards Allah are the main foundation of spiritual relationship. This concept encompasses attitude and action that demonstrate devotion to Allah in addition to behaving well towards others. And the concept of moral towards God in Islam, we have 5 points. The first one, Tawhid. The glorification of Allah is a key principle in Islam. This should not only be spoken verbally, but should also be demonstrated in daily action. Quran Surah Al-Ikhlas states that Allah is the only God who cannot be compared to any other. And the second one, since worship. Performing worship should only be done with the sincere intention of Allah. In Surah Al-Baqarah verse 5, Allah says that the purpose of human creation is to worship Him. Sincere worship shows that a Muslim is committed to avoiding riyah. And the third one, gratitude and patience. Gratitude for the favors given by Allah is a form of acknowledgement of His greatness. Quran Surah Ibrahim 7.7 states that gratitude will bring additional favors from Allah. Meanwhile, patience is an attitude of taking life trials with full sincerity and submission to Allah. Quran Surah Al-Baqarah, 153. And the fourth one, pity and trust. Pity is the awareness of Allah present is a very aspect of life. Quran Surah At-Taubah 119 emphasizes the importance of fearing Allah as a form of obedience. Tawakkul means surrendering to Allah after trying one's best. Quran Surah Al-Imran 159. And the last one, Taubat and Istighfar. Asking for forgiveness for sins is a part of manners towards Allah. Quran Surah Az-Zumar 53 and reminds us that Allah accepts the repentance of His servants who want to return to His way. Okay, and next we have a difference between morality, ethics, and moral in Islam. Morality, ethics, and moral have fundamental difference from each other, although they are often used together. The first one, morality is the social value that prevail in the general society. These values are relative and can differ from culture to culture. And the second one, ethics, is the philosophical study of what is considered good or bad in human behavior. It is more theoretical and does not necessarily reflect actual action in real life. And the third one, moral. In Islam, moral are the application of religious teachings in daily life that govern our relationship with God, fellow human beings, and our environment. It involves an awareness of our moral responsibility before God. And the next I want to talk about um, how Islamic ethics and akhlaq can be applied in real life situation. For application of manners towards Allah in daily life, we have to the 6 point. The first one, Kyusu, Kyusu prayer. Praying in focus and solemnity is a way to communicate directly with Allah. And the second one, Dhikr, maintaining spiritual awareness at all times by remembering His names daily. And the third one, maintaining intention. Ensure that every action, whether at work or at home, is done with the good intention of earning His pleasure. The fourth one, avoiding shirk. Do not associate partners with Allah verbally or physically. And the fifth one, using knowledge for good. Wishing to make a positive contribution to society and help others. And the last, behaving well in social environment. Demonstrate a friendly, honest, and fair attitude in social interaction as a manifestation of characteristic towards of Allah. Okay, and here I want to give a thumbs to the case. Becoming a role model in everyday life is a tangible manifestation of applying moral towards Allah. This exemplary behavior can be demonstrated through simple actions that have significant impact on the people around us. In the family, for example, a father or a mother can set an example for their children by demonstrating discipline in worship. They can teach their children to love Allah to the habit of praying together, reading the Quran together, or saying prayers before meals. In this way, parents not only educate their children to obey Allah, but also build a strong moral foundation within the family. And I want to give some other example in workplace. A Muslim can demonstrate exemplary behavior, truth, integrity, and good work ethics. For example, an employee who always arrives on time and accomplishes their work with full responsibility will be inspiration to the college. Exemplary behavior can also be seen when someone helps a struggling worker without expecting rewards or praise. Attitudes like this reflect sincerity in work as a form of worship to Allah. And all of this statement, I feel the conclusion. Being a role model for society is the responsibility of every individual Muslim to reflect noble moral in accordance with the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad. By applying as exemplary values in daily life at home, at work, and in social setting, every Muslim can contribute to the formation of a better and more harmonious society. Exemplary behavior is not just words, but a real action that can inspire others to follow the path of godliness and get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's all from my presentation. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.